Okay, you are online. Look, I wanted to redo the video because when I got home, I listened to it. My reception was terrible. Let me get my pillow. Um, my reception was terrible. And I didn't have good internet connection, so I said, let me redo that. It was coming in and out. But this is what I was saying. A black woman out of Houston, Texas, was arrested on a because of charges of 3.3 million credit repair fraudulent or fraud or um, scheme or scam, right? Whatever way you want to say it. Uh, 3.3 million credit repair scheme. Hello, Lee. Hello, and or scam. The article says scheme. So what she was doing was she was filing fraudulent or fake police report for people with their credit repair in order to get negative items disputed or removed or deleted, right? And some of you all may have just started following me. I was known as Crypto Queen before I was known as the Queen. I mean, Queen of Credit before I was known as the Queen of Crypto because I was in credit restoration and helping people fix and repair their credit. And one of the many reasons I got out, not just because of the some of the people that I dealt with, but I saw that the social credit score was coming. You know, I'm a very futuristic person. I'm a very futuristic person, and I saw 3 years ago. I see Baby Boy on now. He was teaching him about all these financial lessons and Baby Boy. But anyway, I'm into Baby Boy. But anyway, um, and so I'm a very futuristic person. And I saw that with cryptocurrency, people could take out loans against their crypto assets, and they didn't even need their FICO credit score. However, the credit scoring system still 2 years later still hasn't flipped. It's probably going to take place 2023 going to 2022, where FICO wasn't even going to be important. But I became so passionate about teaching and learning about cryptocurrency. And on that note, Ethereum is at $1,200 today. Good news for Ether and Ethereum. But with that being said, um, you know, I had some instances with credit repair that I just didn't want to deal anymore. Right, I just didn't want to deal. For example, I would have some people after a year, I tell them, let me know within 6 months. Let me know within 6 months, and it give me an update of your status. And it has, you'll get up to 6 months of me continuously to help you dispute on your behalf. And people will wait a year, and email me and contact me back and say, "Oh, Queen, this charge out there get deleted." No prices for nothing stay the same after a year. If you look at gas prices June of last year to what gas prices now July of this year, is not the same, right? And so some people thought I was going to be lifelong, that they would pay one time, and I would be lifelong credit consultation, repair for them. Then I had some people that I would charge, especially when I first got started, just as little as $600, right? And they would have bankruptcies, right? $600. That means less than $200 for all three credit agencies for a bankruptcy. Now, when you are disputing a bankruptcy, it is not only the bankruptcy that's filed; it's every account that's connected with it that you have to dispute. And I had someone that after the bankruptcy was deleted and they got approved to get into a house and that I only charged $600, right? They came to me. I think it could have been after they got in the house, maybe 2 years later, and said, "Oh, my bankruptcy is still showing up on TransUnion." I'm like, "What? You wait 2 years and you got in the house and I lowballed you on the charge?" Or I would have a person, one person, or two or three. It was, I could tell you story for days with this. That said they wanted a refund. I said, okay, if I didn't do what I said I was gonna do, I'd give you a refund, but you have to show me proof that those accounts were not deleted. So email me your most recent updated credit report. They didn't do that. They just want the money back. I'm like, you know what? I've had people that years and months, would try to get money back. I'm like, you know what? It showed me why a lot of people had bad credit because of their mentality, the get over mindset. And then they might go tell somebody else you cheated them out of a couple of $100 when it was them not following through on their part. And so I'm saying this to say this. A lot of people used to come to me and say, "Hey, can you do a credit sweep for me?" I heard about this credit sweep. Well, a credit sweep means that the accounts on your credit report that you are a victim of identity theft, and those accounts reported were not due to your transactions or your doing, that someone stole your identity and made those fraudulent transactions, right? And people would say, "Hey, can I get a credit sweep?" A credit sweep happens like this: as soon as you contact the Federal Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, and let them know that you are a victim of 605B identity theft, they will remove those accounts that you said was the result of somebody else, not you, but somebody else making those fraudulent transactions on your American Express or Visa or MasterCard or, you know, uh, Discover. So, for when they get their report, for about 15 or 30 days during the investigation, they will look into it. And then they will discover that you lied. So it would appear that maybe for the first 15, 30 days, that those negative items are deleted off your report. But after the credit agencies do their investigation and found out that you lied about that, or whoever is, conducted your affidavit lied about it on your behalf, they will replace those negative items right back on your report. So a lot of people may have paid $3,000 or $2,500 for a credit sweep that they could only use for about 30 to 45 days. And guess what? Some of the people mentality was so low that they would go out and get a new vehicle because their credit score wouldn't reflect that they had these negative accounts for about 30 days. And then after 30 days, their credit go back to its original state. And then after some months, they couldn't afford the vehicle anyway because the way they got it, they lied about it and it was on a false pretense. And they didn't even have the cash flow or the credit scoring to really position themselves to keep it. So I can tell you our story for days. I coached girls basketball, and I had a basketball coach, and I knew the coach, right, from the basketball world and from coaching. And I think because he was a co-worker or a person that I knew in the basketball coaching community, I only charged that person $600. Oh, that person got upset because I think within 2 or 3 months I wouldn't do a credit sweep for him and wanted a full refund and just act real ignorant. I had some pastors some pastors, right, that had bankruptcy, and because they was pastors, I wanted to, kind of honor them and give them a real low price for my services. And the wife and the husband had a bankruptcy, and I think it was $600 with them. They wasted a whole lot of my time, and they said, okay, um, they said they didn't have all of it up front. They said, but we'll give you additional 400 when it comes off. So that would have made it $1,000. They got approved for this big, nice, pretty two-story home, and didn't even give me the rest of the agreement. They were pastors. So that's why I got out of credit repair, right? Because I found out that if people will be dishonest with creditors about money and they have a certain mindset of just taking their credit and not leveraging to get assets, and that they really had a get over mindset, right? Some people thought I was going to get them lifelong credit repair services for a whole year. And so this young lady, I would have told her a long time ago, and she made good money. I mean, 3.3 million. But I would have told her a long time ago that it is not worth you filing police reports for these people who want quick fix their credit, and for you going to that magnitude for these people, because you're going to be locked up and in jail and in prison, and these people still going to be free and going about their business. All these people that want these 605B credit sweeps and all these things you have to do to try to get people and stuff in a house or a car 30, 45 days, and they've been living with bad credit 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It don't even be worth it. Either you want to go through the process of getting your credit repaired and paying the month to month as the Crow or the credit repairing organizations Crow requires, or you're not serious about credit, right? Yeah, she was doing illegal taxes, but even people that file 605B and file identity theft for people, that's illegal too, because a lot of those people don't even be a victim of identity theft, and they say that they are. And a lot of times you don't even have to file a police report. You could just file a 605B affidavit statement and do that, but it's still not truthful tactics. Also, Facebook, make sure that you are subscribed to me on YouTube. I'm going to start doing more of my live streams on YouTube and not so much as Facebook. I'm getting tired of Facebook. I'm getting tired of Facebook. Facebook people act like they are policemen when it comes to my live streams. I'm not interested in doing anything affiliate marketing. I had so many people come to me within the last couple of days. Listen, if I want to do an affiliate program, I would go out and sell used cars or be a car salesman. I'm not about taking a product and keep flipping it over and over again for money. That's the same thing that a job requires me to do. So I'm like, you know what? If it's not residual income, I'm not interested. I don't even want to hear about it. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be on a Zoom in what 15 minutes. Somebody invited me to something else, and then somebody invited me this new network marketing opportunity on Facebook that you can do two-row cars. You can rent your vehicles, do two-row, Airbnb, crypto, and selling vitamins at the same time. I'm like, how the hell I wouldn't even want to market that crazy stuff. They sell B12 vitamins. Then they tell you they do crypto trading. Then they teach you about Airbnb and then two-row. All in one. I'm like, that doesn't even have any synergy. Who in the hell want to be a part of a network marketing opportunity that do crap like that? So you know what, Facebook? I'm getting tired of Facebook. I'm getting tired of Facebook. Too many policemen on Facebook. Too many people want me to talk to people about their affiliate program. Listen, if you pay me one time, I don't want no parts of it. It's just too much doggone work. I might as well be a car salesman if I'm gonna do that. If I want to flip some one time, so don't even talk to me about this crazy mess. I'm gonna hop on the Zoom I'm supposed to be on, um, just because it got something to do with cryptocurrency and mining crypto that's backed by tangible assets. But other than that, these affiliate programs, I'm not doing no more affiliate. If I'm gonna do the work, let me position myself for residual pay. I don't have time for a little piece of the cut for nothing affiliate. So if you're on YouTube, you want to watch my live streams, make sure, I mean, Facebook, you want to watch my live streams, make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. YouTube got too many folks in your business. I mean, Facebook. Then if you text me or message me on Facebook 10 times, info, and you send me a text message 10, 20 times, I'm not texting you anymore. If you direct message me on Facebook 10, 20 times about something and I gave you the information back in March and back in April and back in May, and people tell me that, oh, well, I switched phones. I'm like, you might have switched phones, but I keep my phone records of people that I text. Your number stays the same. I asked you if you received something. Yeah, I received it. That was 3 months ago. No, the problem is your mind is not ready. And if you're not ready, I talk about the same stuff for the last year and a half. The business is the same. If you work a job and you want to get more money out of your paycheck, test cash flow. If you want to get your credit improved, test cash flow. It's the same business opportunity. I don't really switch business opportunity. I've been talking the same assets for this reset for a long time. Silver, coins, cryptocurrency, and cash flow and credit. Those are four main assets, and I added a fifth one, which is canned goods. Michael said, someone on here said it's about to be a food shortage. Now, my title is not even about a food shortage, but I just thought about that. I've been talking about the 5 C's for the last year and a half. I'm not gonna change. So, when you're ready, you're serious. Just somebody says I didn't get the link. Okay, I'm gonna look at back at my Facebook Messenger and see, Mr. Robinson. But affiliate program, no part of it. Go get somebody else. I'm not your girl. Um, Facebook, even all these CEOs of these network marketing companies and all this, looking on your Facebook page, I'm really getting tired of that mess. I don't want no affiliate program. You pay me one time. No, don't want to do it. Not worth my time. Um, I mean, it's like people be stalking you on Facebook. Like what I want to talk about, you do your own live streams, and people want to send you 10 to 30 messages because you have Facebook Messenger. I don't have time for that. If I'm saying I'm doing a private Zoom and you message me 5 times for the link and you haven't been on the Zoom yet, I'm not going to keep messaging you the link. Like, I'll give you the time the Zoom start. If you can't be on it, just say, hey, Queen, I can't be on it, but, the next one that come around, I'm going to try to make it. I had something else at this time. But don't just don't just every time I say I'm doing a private Zoom, ask me for the link, and then you don't even follow up, and then you ask me for the link next week, and you don't even stop to say, hey, that's why I didn't get on it last week. Times are too hard right now. They just released the inflation report of 9.1%. If this recession going into a depression don't make you serious about your finances, I don't have time to play games with you. I'm not your text buddy. I'm not your Facebook Messenger buddy. Right? After so many times that you texting me and DM me, it's gonna stop. It's really gonna stop. So, Facebook, make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm gonna start just doing my live stream on YouTube more and start just posting on Facebook more. Cause it's too many policemen on Facebook. Either they trying to figure out what I'm talking about or trying to get me to go with some silly program. Or you want me to direct message you 10 times. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not. When you ready, right? Uh, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When you serious, then let's do. But other than all this back and forth and direct messaging, no, we don't need to do that. Let's not waste your time on my time. So if you want some type of quick fix to your credit repair, him 500 for example, him 500, he did a better job than this young lady of because she was on her Instagram, she was more open about telling people how her tactics, right? She would say it more publicly. And what the feds would do, they'll wait till you get in the millions or six figures when it comes to credit repair. They'll sit back and wait. And they'll collect enough evidence on you, right? Like FES just closed down. They changed the name from FES, but I remember it's FES. And they'll wait for a long time and let you get enough incriminating evidence against you and let you get 6 or 7 figures in the credit game. Then they come in and take you down. So if you want me to tell the Fair Credit Reporting agent that you are a victim of identity theft or file a police report on your behalf, or to get you a credit sweep in 15, 30 days because you want a new Lexus, BMW, or Mercedes, I'm not the one. And that's why a lot of times people never get to a point where they can um, leverage their credit to get assets because they just want some type of I just need to get in a house that you can't afford. I just want to get this car that you can't afford and it'll get repossessed soon or the house will get foreclosed on soon because you're doing things that you don't qualify. And let me tell you something, it's a reason why lottery winners win a lottery and go broke again because they don't have a financial education. It doesn't matter about the money you get if you don't know how to keep it and grow it. And so what I help people do is whether you're a small business owner or you have a job, just like, you know, learn how to allow the government to pay you. You giving all your money, a third of your paycheck, if you have a paycheck. If you make 6 figures, a third of that's going to taxes. And that doesn't have to be the case. That a third of your money is going to the government. You have a small business, you can get a whole lot more tax credit and tax money from this traditional business if you just use the strategy of cash flow on the screen. So if it's not residual income, people, don't come to me. I don't want a business that's selling B12 vitamins, Turo, Airbnb, and doing crypto trade. There's just too much going on that's not in alignment with one another. I don't want an affiliate program. I've done them. Don't want to do them again. Right? If it ain't residual, I'm not interested. And don't police my Facebook page. Whatever I say, whatever I'm selling on Facebook is none of your business if I'm not in business with you. So I'm just gonna start live streaming on YouTube more and posting on Facebook. So with that, because there's just too many people on Facebook, like they just got idle time. You wanna know what I'm talking about, what I'm doing? Go shoot your own live streams. Go get your own clientele. Don't worry about what Queen got going on. I don't ask you to pay my bills. However much money I'm making, whatever it's none of your business. Just keep your money up. You keep leveling up. So if you're doing, and another thing, him 500, he was not like this young lady that would, pretty much tell people what she was doing publicly about the police reports and stuff like that. But him 500, he would, what exposes him 500 is that people buy his course and they'll go out and say, well, him 500 said to do this or do that. And him 500 wasn't saying to do anything illegal. He just give people the game and the blueprint of how to get higher credit limits. And guess what? If you go to a lot of these conferences, they tell you the same thing. They just don't tell you on a public platform. The same game him 500 is saying. But then you have some people in the black or brown community that will go out and, say things about him 500. And speaking of that, if someone is selling you, they're not your family member, a Navy Federal, um, a Navy Federal, their Navy Federal ID checking account information so you can open up a Navy Federal account, that is illegal. That's illegal. My cousin had a Navy Federal account. She was ex-military. I used her account information. We are blood cousins to open up a Navy Federal. That's legal. But when a total stranger says, hey, if you want to open up a Navy Federal account, I'm going to charge you $200, and you all are not even family related, that's illegal. And it's a lot of times, if I didn't have nothing to do on Facebook, like a lot of people don't, I could have took a screenshot of a lot of these credit repair people on Facebook that publicly post on their Facebook page. If you want to open up a Navy Federal account so you can qualify for Navy Federal cards, et cetera, DM me $200. That's illegal. That's illegal. And anybody could have took a screenshot of that person's Facebook profile and notified Navy Federal, and that person would have been under legal charges. So you people in the credit repair game, keep it clean, keep it straight, because you going to jail just to try to put out here you are a credit guru by doing police reports and 605B affidavits and telling people, strangers you don't even know, your Navy Federal information so they can open up accounts. Don't do that jail time behind it. It's not worth it. All that money you made is down the drain. And now you got time in jail. It's not worth it. So people, if you want legal ways to do your credit, test cash flow. It's 5 months, almost approximately left in this year. You're a small business owner. You want to get thousands back legally. This is not tax evasion. It's legal tax avoidance. Test cash flow. And you're living paycheck to paycheck and you need to make some extra money. Test cash flow. Serious inquiries only. 254. And listen, if you didn't get the link, Mr. Robinson, text 254-788-1144. I'm gonna do away with doing so many messaging on Facebook. So just text the number on the screen, and that way you can make sure you have direct communication with me. All right, you all. Again, Facebook. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. Queen out.